Good morning, Facebook. Hello, Facebook. It is Sunday morning, the 20th of December, and we are here in the restaurant, Jamie and I, getting ready for a small party this morning. But first, we're going out for our runs. She goes out at 8 o'clock. I go out at 9 o'clock. I'm trying to do a few other things. We have a little group run here today, and we'll brunch followed afterwards, private party, and then we open up at 3 o'clock for regular service today. It is warmer than yesterday. Yesterday, this morning, this time when I did this Facebook Live, it was like 3 degrees out. I ended up going for running in 3-degree weather. As long as you're dressed warm enough, people are like, how do you do it? How do you do it? By the end of my run, I only did 3 miles. By the end of my run, I was sweating, steam was coming off of me, and I'm ripping off layers of clothes. So people that are asking about running in the cold or being out in the cold, if you have the proper equipment, proper clothing, it's not cold out at all. I don't think I felt cold out once yesterday. When you layer properly. I remember a couple years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, a friend of mine, me and Ken and Dylan started out on the trailhead here, 8 a.m. and it was 7 degrees and we were running up the mountain in the snow, and by the time we got 3 miles up, we were all in short sleeve shorts, and it had gotten a little warmer up on the top of the mountain with the sun, but all of us were in short sleeve shirts because we were layered, and you want to layer down when you get hot, because the last thing you want to do when you run in the cold is sweat, because that's what will get you cold, is the moisture. So you want to be able to layer down. So, but there's all a formula for running in the cold. So it wasn't that cold for me. Something we can use your help on is our Christmas Day Soup Kitchen. Christmas Day Soup Kitchen is 5 days away. This is a challenging year for all of us, especially us business owners, and especially for what we want to do for Christmas Day. Usually Christmas Day, we give away 550 free meals to up to 700 meals. And it's a no questions asked Christmas Day Soup Kitchen. We've been doing it since we opened in 2003. Typically, we are packed with volunteers that day. Last year, we had 30 volunteers in this building at one time, formed an assembly line. There's just, to be safe this year, we can't have that many volunteers. We're very, very, very limited on volunteers that we can bring in, and it's going to be mostly immediately family. So me and myself, Jamie, Courtney, Justin, Jamie's parents will be here, and maybe a couple of other people that we know that we've been hanging around, friends, will come in and volunteer that day. So we're down on significant manpower. We've altered a couple of the things we're doing, but the thing that really, really makes a difference this year is monetary donations, because we're not able to make things in the past like we used to be able to make with all this less manpower. In the past, we had the luxury of having more donations, being able to buy more prepared things and make it easier for us. So this year's is really challenging. We need to be able to buy more prepared things this year and be able to, because of the less manpower. In the past, we've had the manpower to do everything. So, literally in the past, we've had, to have 3 people cut 6 cases of romaine lettuce, right? So this year we don't have that. So the things are a bit different this year. So we're really relying upon monetary donations to make people off. I'm going to drop a link right now. To donate, if anybody can donate, even those $5, that helps us out a lot. We need about $2,500 in a normal year to pull this off. So we're gonna need a bit more this year because of obviously we need to. It's just we need more this year because we have less volunteers to help with the manpower. Jamie and I decided, right off the bat, coming around September, October, obviously when we knew that this was sticking around for the wintertime, COVID, that this was not something that we could give up at all, that this year was more needed than ever for our Christmas Day Soup Kitchen. And good morning to everybody who's tuning in. We have a lot of people tuning in, lots and lots, so thank you on this Sunday morning. And I just dropped the link. It goes to my chefonamission.com website. So don't get confused about the picture of me standing there with my book. That's my business coaching consulting site. But there's a shopping cart on that page there. For Christmas Day, you have your option of doing different donations. We did it this way this year to save money on fees. Typically, we do GoFundMe, Generosity.com, one of those platforms, and they take their fair share. So Generosity.com, which is acquired, I think, by GoFundMe, Generosity.com used to be much better with taking money for events like this. But now all these companies, they take their fair share. They're in business. So to save all of that, we did it on our own website this year with a donation option to be able to save that 15, 20% fees, so that money will impact and go more directly to the source of where it's needed. And a lot of people, the money adds up so quickly. Like I was getting ready to buy to-go containers yesterday for this, and I was pricing everything out, making sure I have the best deal for to-go containers. Literally, to-go containers alone for an event like this will cost over $500, and you don't. It doesn't seem like it adds up, but when you think about it, all these to-go containers, I mean, that's just one part of what we need to do to pull this off. It adds up. All the costs add up drastically when you do stuff like this. So we are still looking for volunteers to drive. That's one place we do need volunteers. You wait outside. The food is prepared in boxes, and we take it right out to your car. That's easy. Driving volunteers are what because you won't be inside, you'll be outside. Yes, you're supposed to click the link. Click the link there. Yep, and it should go right to that page. So yes, click the link. Oh wow, that works quick. People are already donating. So thank you very much to people who are already donating. I really appreciate it. I can see the notifications coming in on my computer and my email via email that you're saying it's not that people are donating. So Lenore, people are donating, so they must have gotten a link somewhere. I'm not sure why yours is not working. But people are, donations have come in, 2 donations of, as a matter of fact, just coming in. And Holly says it worked for her, so thank you, Holly. Thank you for everybody who is donating. We really, really appreciate it. Every bit helps. Donna says Zakarin's in South Fallsburg has every to-go container possible, best pricing around and local. Okay, that always good for check prices. Always good to check prices on that. Mary says it worked for me. Thank you, Mary. So Lenore, I'm not sure why it's not working for you. Maybe just copy and paste that into a different browser and see what happens. So I'm not really sure why that's not working for Lenore. So today is Sunday, the 20th. And there again, more donations coming in. So wow, this works so quick. Thank you, folks. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Well, most restaurants are out there trying to promote gift cards for business this year. This time of year, and most years, we're trying to promote donations for our soup kitchen. So thank you, everybody, for your donation. We really, really appreciate it. If you don't want to give online, and you're here in person, we do have a jar on the bar here. We do have a jar on the bar here. You can just drop cash in or a check. You can always send it to P.O. Box 731, Aroma Time, Ellenville, New York. P.O. Box 731 if you always want to send a check in. And so that works awesome. So thank you, everybody. Wow, another donation coming in. So this stuff works great, fantastic. So one last thing. Today is our last day on our $9.99 takeout deal on salmon. It's usually like a $16 entree or dish. That is today. It's the last day. We run these specials a week. Next week's special is going to be an amazing special. We promise. We're working on it now. So $9.99, the last day of the salmon deal. Also today, mussels and curry, green Thai curry, mussels and shrimp and green Thai curry, $9.99 with broccoli on our organic brown rice and organic green Thai curry sauce. That is happening. Today's Sunday special plus a week-long special ends today. So that's that. Gift baskets. Jamie's been making lots of gift baskets. Lots of gift baskets have been going out, so thank you, everybody, for that business as well. We really appreciate that. Jamie's making a lot of custom gift baskets, and we have some suggestions already done and ready to go, plus custom ones. If you just want a bottle of something, we can gift wrap it. Jamie will be happy to gift wrap that. And here come more donations. Wow. This has been very powerful this morning, this Facebook Live. So thank you very much. My email is filling up. Wow. $25, $100, $50, $75, $25. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you guys. Thank you very, very much. Jamie and I really, really appreciate it. The people receiving the meals really, really appreciate it. So awesome. I'm going to get going. I have to do an email for today to everybody, and I've got to go take care of, got to run out for a minute and then be back for my 9 o'clock run and be ready for our brunch today at 10 o'clock. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. We open at 3 o'clock today. You can call earlier than 3 o'clock to place to-go orders. On the weekdays, you can call earlier than 5 o'clock. A lot of times people think, oh, you open at 5, so let me wait till 5 o'clock to call. No, you can call any time of the day. We answer the phones. That's been our policy since day one. We answer phones. If you want to give us business and you have money and you're calling us, we're going to try to answer the phone. That's been like that since 2004. 2004 is when we started transferring the phones to our cell phones when we left the building because we don't want to miss phone calls. Super, super important to be able to talk to you on the phone and answer any questions or take your reservation. So that's super important. So we do answer phones at all times. Bill is asking, help doing what? So for anybody who's just tuning in, it's our Christmas Day Soup Kitchen. We're looking for donations. I dropped a link up there and earlier in the comments on where to donate. It goes to my chefonamission.com website. So Bill, we're looking for donations for our Christmas Day Soup Kitchen. We provide 550 to 750 free meals every Christmas Day. No questions asked. You call Family of Ellenville, you get a meal at 647-2443. You'll get signed up for a meal. You will get a meal delivered. We are looking for monetary donations. It costs about $5 a person to pull this off. This year is going to cost us more money because we are lacking in-person volunteers. Usually this place is filled with 30 people volunteering on Christmas Day. And even the weeks leading up to Christmas Day, we're here with several volunteers during the day in the kitchen cooking. We've not had that luxury. We're trying to social distance, be safe, not as many people. And on Christmas Day, basically, we are just having really immediate family here doing all this, doing the manpower of what 20 people would be doing is going to be down to 6 or 7 people. And at some points, there's 30 people in here volunteering. So we have to alter some of the food we're doing this year, buy some more prepared foods as opposed to making foods. It was a decision we had to make to keep this thing going this year to be able to still feed and impact as many people as we've been impacting every year. So we're always happy for you to spread the word about more people to feed. 647-2443, Family of Ellenville. You can get on the list for food. So we're looking for, there comes another donation. Thank you very much. $75. So if anybody's just tuning in, we're looking for donations, monetary donations to help out for our Christmas Day Soup Kitchen. And again, it costs us easily $2,500 a year to pull it off. Before the GoFundMe days, we didn't get many donations at all, and Jamie and I would be gladly fill in the gap of what was there. Once we had GoFundMe and that was brought into the game, those platforms, we were able to at least cover our raw costs, cover our costs of the food and everything else, not cover our costs for heating and our time and things like that. We've never even tried to cover our costs for heating the building and things like that. So that's never even been part of the equation. We just want to say, hey, if we spent $2,500 on food and to-go containers and things like that, then we just want to recoup that money. And if you're an accountant, if you're our accountant, you would say, well, you turned on the electric, you turned on the heat, and you probably should account for all that, and you probably shouldn't. We don't worry about that kind of stuff. We're happy to cover that. So, but when it comes to strict accounting, that's obviously how that works. But we're not like that, and a lot of organizations do that. We just want to cover the costs that go into the food in the to-go containers. And I mentioned earlier that the to-go containers alone are at least $500. To-go containers add up drastically on events like this. Just in general, to-go containers add up drastically. People don't realize how expensive a lot of these to-go containers can be. So that's it, folks. I've got to get going. Thank you everybody for tuning in and our $9.99 specials. Another donation just came in. Everybody, thank you very much for donating. I really, really appreciate it. The link is there. I dropped it from the Aroma Time Bistro account, chefonamission.com, Christmas Day Soup Kitchen. That link is right there. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later. And stay safe. Just read something today that most COVID patients are sufficient in vitamin D. And of course, what time of the year is it? It's wintertime, shortest days of the year, least amount of sunlight, Vitamin D is super important for your immune system any time of the year. So vitamin D, of course, lots of water, healthy food. Everybody knows, the common sense nutrition, cheese fries versus vegetables. It's an easy choice when it comes to nutrition, which one to do. So keep your immune system rocking and rolling. It's more important than ever. Stay healthy, drink lots of water, sunshine, your vitamin C, all that kind of stuff to stay healthy throughout the holiday season. All right, folks, talk to you later.